So yes, hello. I'm happy you could come here today to talk with us. Thank you for being here. I am Jane. I am the supervisor of the factory.
Hmm.
And so what do you think is our job today?
I think it's very suitable for uh, my ideal job.
So I ask another question. Can I ask again?
Okay, please.
Uh, what do you think is our job today?
Your job today.
Our job today.
Mm. You said this position.
No, right now we are together. So
Uh-huh.
what do you think we need to do today? Why are we here?
Okay. Because uh, maybe you have some question about my experience, and you can know me more from this interview. Also, I can know you and your and this position more from this interview too.
So I understand that last week you spoke with your immediate supervisor, is that right?
Yes. Yes.
And your immediate supervisor advised me that your skills are suitable for this work.
Mm-hmm.
So I will not be asking any questions about skill.
Okay.
And
So,
so I wonder if you have any idea what I really want to know today.
uh, yes, I actually I prepare the PowerPoint for presentation today.
What kind of PowerPoint? What material?
Um, the PowerPoint, I will show you about my experience, work, and it's they are my real example in
I'm
my
not
work.
interested.
Okay, so
Your supervisor told me that your experience and your skill is adequate. So the question I just ask you is, what do you think I will need to learn from you today?
mm, maybe you need to know what is my uh, what is my character.
Well, is it okay if I help you out?
Okay.
So, well, let me just check first. Let me ask you one question. What do you understand about your job in terms of teamwork? What do you believe you will need to do?
I think first I need to know about my supervisor, what he want and care about, and I will try to get along well with my coworker because we will work together for a long time.
Did the supervisor tell you how many coworkers you have?
No, so I don't know how many people will work with me together.
So good. I would like to give you a little idea of how we work, and I would like to hear, uh, after I do this, I would ask you for your opinion, what you heard, and if it's interesting to you. Is that okay?
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
So in our organization, as you know, your work will have to be in a clean room. And
Mm-hmm.
so you are doing very precise, you are working on very precise equipment and material with very high tolerance. And you will be working in a team, sometimes 5 people, sometimes 20 people, um, and also together with customers.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the culture of our company is because of the need to have very high standards. we encourage everyone to ask questions, to learn to ask questions of each other, to understand what's happening, in each other's thought process. Not just ask questions, but also check that you hear the answers correctly. And so today I would invite you to use that technique together here with me.
Yep.
And so how this works is you think about what it is you need to know, you don't know, and you need to ask me. Then practice asking, and we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Okay, so can you tell me right now what you heard me say?
I heard you said, if I want to work for this position, I have to work with 5 people or 20 people, and with the customers. And our company has a high tolerance. Our company has high standard and guideline. So we must have a high tolerance to deal with customer service. And when we got some problem from customer service, I and my team worker will have to check what the problem and how to resolve this problem quickly. Yes, I heard you say.
Oh, thank you. It's very helpful to hear what you heard. So I know we're using English in this interview, and no matter whether it's English or Chinese, we do this the same way. When you speak back to me and I realize that I need to say something more clearly, then I will go ahead. So when I spoke about tolerance, I was speaking about quality standards. In order to meet the specifications of the different customer requirements, we must be very, very precise in the work that we do. And you will be in what I would call 3 different kinds of teams. Sometimes you will be in a small team with 5 people inside the factory. Sometimes you will be inside the factory in teams of like 20 people. But the third kind of team is with the customer. So I still call that team, because together with the customer, you are working to make our product match well with their needs. So in all of these situations, it's the same. It's very important to communicate clearly, and we never know what the other person heard until we ask them. And so we encourage people, right beginning today with the interview, we encourage people to begin to practice asking questions for each other to understand what the information that they don't have, understand information inside another person. What did you hear me say there?
Sorry, I think I lost some information from you. When you said we have to ask some question to each other, what is your purpose for this action?
So, whenever you are in a team, it is not clear that you have the same idea until you ask questions.
Okay.
We often assume. We assume things. And in this work, if we assume incorrectly, it's very expensive.
Mhm.
And in our culture, we practice learning when we assume and always checking that our thinking is matching the other people.
Mhm.
Was that clear?
Yep. So we need to have a good communication for each other. So it can save the cost or our time to implement our task.
So I'm encouraging you in this interview to begin that. I encourage you to ask the questions that you need the answer to.
Okay. So could you say again?
Right now, in this interview,
Uh-huh.
I encourage you to ask the questions that you need the answer to.
Could I answer ask you what is courage?
I don't think I said the word courage. Where did you hear the word courage? Oh, I encourage you.
Encourage.
Guli.
Okay. Oh, encourage.
Yeah.
Okay. Encourage. Okay.
Yeah. I encourage you to ask questions.
Okay. To you.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I understand what you mean. Okay. Can I ask you how many years do you work for this company?
Yes. I have been in this company 25 years.
Wow, it's a long time. So I
Yes
think
and no.
it means this company can be there. It's a good company, and I can stay here for a long time too.
So that sounds like your assumption. So you will need to check that out. So I would say it is a good company for me. That's why I've been here 25 years. It's a
Yes.
very good company for me, but we don't know if it's a good company for you. We must find out.
Okay.
For you, what kind of company do you need?
I'm looking for a company where I can work for a long time and has a great opportunity I can grow with.
Is there a special area you want to grow in?
Not what kind of a special area? Is
What
that
is
a
what
skill
is
or grade?
what is grow for you?
Okay. Is that there are many several area I can grow, like communication skill, coordination skills, or my work skills. Yes, I have to improve. Oh, I have improved of them.
Okay. I think we're done for this practice, yeah?
Okay.